Welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be workout of the day number 47. So we skipped last weekend's video due to a lot of family stuff. One of my kids had a birthday party, so I've been busy with celebrating birthdays and stuff like that. So sorry if you missed the last video, but making it up to you with this one. So this is going to be like a 6 exercise workout utilizing kettlebells and some resistance band work as well. So let's just jump right into it. The first exercise is going to be alternating lateral deadlifts with two 24 kilo kettlebells, so 48 kilo totals. So if you don't have two kettlebells, you can use a single kettlebell for this exercise. Just pick the heaviest one that you have and just alternate with the hands on this particular exercise. So it doesn't have to be overly complicated, just have to find a way to work around this. So for this one, it's going to be about 16 reps and 4 sets total. The second exercise is just something new I've been incorporating. I saw somebody posted this on Instagram a few months ago, and this guy is a beast, and I decided to give this a try. So usually I use a slam board when I'm doing elevated heel goblet squats with a kettlebell, but this one is just trying to stand on your tippy toes and just doing a deep squat while maintaining that position and doing it with a heavy kettlebell. So for this one, I used a 36 kilo kettlebell, and the rep range was about 10 to 12 reps total. And if you don't have a heavy kettlebell, just do higher reps. And if you want to challenge yourself, try to get higher reps with a heavier kettlebell. But for me, like I said, by the time I was doing the 10th rep, it's starting to lose balance, especially if you're on a soft mat. So the third exercise, this is one of my favorite double kettlebell complexes. It's more of an advanced level complex, and I started doing this one with just the 2 kettlebells. My first 2 kettlebells I ever owned, it was a 16 kilo and a 20 kilo kettlebell. So for this one, I would just switch the kettlebells on the sides. So it's a kettlebell snatch with a kettlebell curl and press. So like I said, if you don't have 2 of the same weight kettlebells, do like I used to do and just switch them up. So for the snatch, I would do it with the 20 kilo kettlebell, and with the curl I did it with the 16 kilo kettlebell. And then I'd just switch hands and do the exact same thing. And if snatch is harder for you, then I'd use the lighter weight for the snatch and a heavier one for the press. But I've been doing this one for years, and this is one of my go-to double kettlebell exercises that I do. The fourth exercise is just going to be doing a double kettlebell row. So for this one, I just did like a drop set. So I did 10 reps with 2 32 kilo kettlebells, and then I jumped right into doing 10 reps with 2 24 kilo kettlebells. If you have more kettlebells and you want to do it even farther, like if you're doing 32, 30, 24 and so on, you could do that as well. But this is what I have. I only have 2 32s and 2 24s. And so I did 4 sets of that, and my back was on fire by the time I was done with this exercise. The fifth exercise, it's another one of the newer exercises. I mean, I've done this in the past, but I'm just not very consistent with it. It's just something I want to perfect. It's just I don't have the particular piece of equipment that requires to do a proper Nordic curl. So my workaround for that was just using a sandbag. I would just put that over my legs, and that would keep me from falling over. So I use just enough weight to put on my heels, but obviously it's not as comfortable as using a proper attachment for a Nordic curl. Eventually I'm gonna build something or buy something. It's just I don't have a lot of space in my garage, so I can't just buy a dedicated Nordic curl machine. But either way, for this exercise, you just have to graduate to doing the proper Nordic curl to where you can actually go up and down without using your hands. I'm not that great, so as you can see, I was going down as slow as I can until the last second. I just use my hands and push off. So it's a great way to graduate onto a full Nordic curl, and hopefully eventually I'll be able to do a proper one all the way down and all the way up. But I'm not there yet, so it's just one of the things that I need to keep working on. So give it a try, and your hamstrings are going to be on fire by the time you're done. And the last exercise is just finished off with some rotational resistance band work. So I've been using Pat McNamara's resistance bands since he sent me a couple sets of them years ago, and these are the same resistance bands that I use. Some people keep asking me which bands I would recommend. I use Rogue Fitness ones, and those are the ones that the wide ones, and Pat McNamara ones. And honestly, I use Pat's a lot more than the Rogue ones, only because you get more resistance in the smaller package, because Pat McNamara bands they're round versus the big flat ones, like the Rogue Fitness ones. But I like to use the Rogue Fitness one as well. It just depends what I'm doing, and especially with the round ones, it's easier to use the carabiners when I'm clipping in the bar, for example. This concludes the workout, and if you missed the description, like I said, it's going to be 4 sets for every single exercise. And I think on this particular one, I burned like 600 some calories. So, and I know a lot of you keep asking me about what's on my chest when I'm working out, and it's the heart rate monitor, and that's how I measure the calories burned. And it's not really for the calories, it's just for my overall fitness, because I track it with the app, and it shows me where my recovery is at, and my training and recovery as well. But either way, I hope you like this format of the videos. Just really appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any other video suggestions or ideas, just let us know in the comments, and we'll try to make a video for you. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.